Okay, 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 okay. We got some stuff being saved right now, and then we will be playing. Hopefully it won't take too long. Looks like it's taking a minute. Oh, there we go. All right. Yeah. Did it save? I guess it did. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Try to get my bearings right here. Doop, 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 doop. Pull my chats out properly. That looks about right. Turn my screen so I can see you all. Welcome, 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 welcome. Actually, I need to make sure that's not too loud. That might be too loud. It just could be slightly loud. Let's see. No. Well, it is a little loud, isn't it? Oh, oh. Alright, I guess it's not that bad. It's not that bad, right? Yeah, it is actually a little bit bad, huh? Alright, let's... This is always a thing, isn't it? Let's do effects volume down a little bit. I feel like that's not as bad, right? It's like totally more standable, right? Yeah, that's way better. Okay, cool. Alright, now we will set back up our chats. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, alright, so I guess we'll start over. Good evening, everybody. This is my satisfactory save that I started last night. I wanted to get to a point to where I would enjoy streaming and not be waiting on resources. And I think we're there. We unlocked coal. I'll show you exactly where we're at in the tech tree real quick to start this out. But we have finished tier 1, tier 2. I don't do jump pads. We've got all of tier 3, and we got some of tier 4. So, I believe that we are ready for war, because we just got Novelist done. But we are ready. Let's take this out. But why can we not put that in our hands? Oh, because we need the detonator. The detonator goes there. That's right. Let's get the Novelist detonator. Which we need an ore scanner, which I thought we had on us. We have one in our hands, right? Did we put it up? We had one. There it is. Alright. It's an object scanner, not an ore scanner. But let's build that. That way we can blow up some stinky rocks in case we see some that we need to get past. I am in no way a perfect player of this game, but I do have an idea of what I want to do, especially now. So a big thing that needs to be done for us is to get modular frames. And how are we going to get a modular frame factory? We're going to build one. We need power, though. So let's find a power pole that's not completely full up. Looks like all these are pretty full up. Not one of these are open, huh? Alright, well, we're going to open one. All of these are pretty useless. Iron rods. We're out of rods? For real? That would have been horrible to go all the way over there and not have rods. Let's do it. We're going to have to do a little checklist real quick. Probably need at least 400 rods, right? We're about to build a whole factory. Let's see. We got concrete. Can we sort? There we go. We got 2,500 concrete. We got plenty of copper. That's kind of low on the cables. Why do we only have 15 modular frames? That's not good. We're gonna need more of those. We can put that up. Okay. So we need more cables and we need more modular frames. Alright, we're gonna put that there. And I'll show you where we're going. The place that we're going is awesome. It has a bunch of pure iron nodes. It's got a pure copper node, a pure limestone node. So we should be able to do pretty much everything that we want there. I want to make modular frames, and I also want to make rotors there if I can. Alright, we're going to need at least 30 frames, I'm going to think. And the reason why we need 30 is because we are making tier 2 miners, not tier 1. Since they are pure, they will be, let's see, what is it? Pures with the tier 2 miner will be 240 resources a minute, which is a huge deal, huge deal, huge deal. There's our 30. All right, now we can kind of head out. Oh, we need to get some more cables. We'll head over here to our copper plant, where we have all the basic copper stuff being made. Most of the stuff's just thrown together. That way we just have stuff being made. So like you got your cables, then the sheets right here, and then wire right there. We should be syncing all of this, but we haven't unlocked our quick wire yet. Which is that cadmium? I have to look again. Is that cadmium? Caterium. Caterium. Why did I think it was cadmium? I don't know why we just scanned iron ore. But we are heading off. And we could take the truck and load the truck up, but I don't think we'll need to. Let's just walk for this first part. Or the first trip, and then we'll ride after that, I guess. And these might all be temporary. I'm not 100% sure exactly how we'll keep these out or not. Also, if a spider jumps out and I scream, do not, don't judge me. I just heard. I'm hearing something scream. I know you all heard that too. Whatever. Just keep going. Why is there no music? Hopefully the music kicks on, because it does get boring without music. And we're just walking our power out there. I've killed most of this stuff with the truck earlier when I was driving through exploring. I played this game pretty far in the saves before, and I knew this was here. So I was just exploring my way over here just to see if they changed anything. It's been a while since I played, and they haven't changed anything as usual, so. You just make your way along all this water, and then once we beat this curve up here, there is a nice patch of good ground to build. And also all of those nice pure nodes down in here. Here they are. So we'll run our power to about right there, and then call that good. Looks like this guy respawned. They should not have respawned. So this is a pure iron node. I guess we'll start here. We don't have enough space to pick anything up. So we'll make a container right here. And put those pipes in there because we won't need those pipes probably. I don't even know why we're holding them. I don't even know why we're holding them. Alright. Then, that's why we're holding them. Aha. We learn now while we're holding them. There we go. MK2 miner. And then let's see. Let's build us a nice foundation. A nice thick one. Sorry. I did not snap that to the world. If you want all your buildings to line up, make sure you snap them to the world. Guess we'll go 7, 4, 10. Okay. And we'll get rid of this. Boom. All right. And we're putting this nice thick boy foundation up here to start out with. That hog respawned too. Alright. Let's clear all these bushes out. Don't like it when bushes are in my clipping into my buildings. I guess I'm gonna have to deal with that one. Oh, maybe not. Perfect for right now. Not enough space to pick up leaves. We're not saving leaves anymore anyways. Alright. I guess we'll jump in here and get these out of there. Good enough, right? Other than this guy. Perfect. Alright. The creature's in the way. Oh, it's this thing. Get out of here. Stupid bird. Stupid bird. Right. Slide and jump up. And let's finish our foundation. This is going to be all foundry down here. I guess. It is going to take a lot to power this as well. We'll probably have to make a new power plant. But let's do some math. Let's do some quick maths. All right. If we start here, just say we put one there. Takes 30 a minute. Where's my phone? Where is my phone? All right, so 30 a minute. And we're going to have 240 coming out of the one. So 240 divided by 30 is 8. It's going to take 8. Which, do I have the belts to do that, actually? Yes, I do. So it's going to take 8 of these. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so there's 8. And an easy way, so there's going to be 240 going into this and 240 coming out of this. So the best way to do this would probably be to belt all these together. Again, we use tier 1 belts. It probably would be better to use a blueprint right here, but I don't care to do this manually. It does not hurt to my feelings. And then we'll have it all go that way. Alright, and then tier 2 belts for half of it. And then we'll need tier 3 belts for the rest of it. Alright, and then there's our output, which would be 240. And then, what are we making with this? Let us see. In our constructor, or... Let's set this right here, because we're going to have to reference these quite a bit, probably. Alright, so we're making modular frames. We need reinforced iron plates, which we do have an alternate for. So the alternate is better because it makes more. But it also takes a lot more plates, and it's a really odd number of plates. I mean, I guess it's all odd, to be honest. It takes more screws too. So we'll need iron rods and screws. So iron rods would be, we need 12 a minute of those. All right, math again. Actually, let's pull up. Can we pull up paint and then that capture that? Let's do that. Okay, that needs to be minimized. And then we'll add a window capture. I wonder why that's doing that. That looks pretty dumb. Okay, well, I guess we're just not gonna do that. Anyways, we need 12 a minute. And if we put this in there, we can make 15 a minute. So, for every constructor that we have making iron rods, we can have an assembler. Then we need 60 screws per minute, 30 plates per minute. And 3 per minute of the iron plates. And then the reinforced iron plates make 5 per minute. Okay, let's just leave that like that. And then I think the way that we're going to do it is we'll have so for screws, so that way we're not completely lost here. I am trying to be somewhat efficient, and I probably shouldn't be. We need 10 per minute on the screws. And then we're also going to need steel plates. How many steel plates do we need? 30. Each one of these makes 30. Each constructor will make 30. So 3. So if we have 3 of these go to steel plates, 5 go to rods, and then of those rods, 2 of them go to screws? That sounds about right. So if we have 5 of these go to rods, it's 30 per minute. And then I think we only need 15 a minute for rods. We do. So for every 2, so it'd be 10 rods. Then we could have 4 go to, yeah. All right. So we'll need, just do it like this. Actually, just for simplicity's sake, let's bring it down a little bit and then do it like this. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll go wall. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then let's make a ramp going up there. Should be 3. 1, 2, 3. And then a foundation. And then also more foundations. 5 wide, right? I think 5 takes us to the end. Yep. Alright. And then we could set 5 more up here. Like this. But what would it be like? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. I should have waited to do that one. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at it? Right, then we'll do some walls right here. So those are all going to be rods. And then all we have to do for these is, let's do We only need MK1 lifts on all these. Why is that one lower? All right. And then we'll put mergers on these. And I mean to put that merger there. And then we'll go let's see, where is that at? It's 1, 2, 2. 1, 1, 2. Yep, it's in that first box. Okay. Alright, and then we'll put splitters on these. Have them all come in straight like that. Oh. Oh, that's ugly. Why did I mess that up? I messed that up. I had an idea, and it did not want to work the way that I wanted it to. Alright, let's see. So it needs to be back one. Like that, I think. Let's check it. Splitter. It's gonna be out one. Alright, so it's the first blue. So it'd be right there. And then splitter. Yes. That is in fact it. And then you would go lift. Yep. Okay. So first blue. So we were one step out too far. Splitter. Conveyor lift. Boom. 2. To be in the wall. Alright. So that splits all of them. And get rid of that. Alright. And that is 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll need these 3 to go to 3 separate constructor. One, 2, 3. And these are all going to be iron plates. 30. So that'll be, each one of these will supply a separate assembler 1, 2, 3. Which will get bolted plates. Why is it telling me 90 per minute now? That's because the reinforced iron plate was that. That is 90. And what was the modular frames? They need 3 per minute. Okay, so I guess I only need one of these. That's cool though, because that makes that a lot easier. Tier 2 belt. Stop it on the first blue. And then we'll merge all these together. Alright, so that'll take care of that. And then we need to find a way to manifold this off properly to where I send 90 to this side. I really could just do this though, which I think is what I'm gonna do. And then do the merger, and then have the merger come out this way. And then do this. And then split it. And then run to my belts. Boom. So that's done. That's all the plates I'll need for that. Now I have to get to the screw portion of this. Well, I guess I should probably split this so I can get the rods done. I didn't think about that. Alright, well, not a lot of room, and we need to split it 5 times. It's a pretty odd number of splits, really. We're merging 5. We need to split 5. We could just not merge them. But then it would look really ugly. I mean, this already kind of doesn't look great. Like, not gonna lie, doesn't look the best. But, let's see. How do we want to do this? We go... Come out with 1 belt. Alright, let's just start somewhere real quick. splitter. Alright, and then how much is this actually giving us? 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. That is 150. That we need to split 5 times. So we come out this side, this side, all right, let's see. How much is that? How much is that? That's 3 splits. So we have 150. So 150 divided by 3 is 50. And then if we divide that by 2, okay, we have overcomplicated this into the fucking ground, I feel. But nonetheless, it still has to work. So we got 3 splitters. 3 ways to split right now. God bless. Why do I do this to myself? Alright. Let's get this out of here. I got a different plan that will be quite ugly, but also less headache. And y'all already know what it is, so we're not even going to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Alright. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Let's see. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to go higher than that. Let's start in the front. Well, I guess the front can stay on the ground. 1. Let's back up. 1, 2. 4. All right. Perfect. Perfect. And then this doodad, you can run straight to your primary source. Oh, that looks horrible. If you're gonna do something that looks bad, just like at least make it look somewhat good. I would suggest. That doesn't look horrible. Oh my goodness, why does it keep moving on me? It keeps, why does it keep moving? Whenever I click it. Oh god, that looks so ugly. Oh. Uh, my God. Forgive me. Forgive me for this. Anyways, there's all our belts. Yay. Looks beautiful, right? Oh gosh. I don't know if I can live with this, to be honest. I think we're going to just to get it done, but it's a modular frame factory. It doesn't really need to be crazy, I guess. Alright, anyways. We can make 40 screws a minute. We need 250. So, how many of these do we need to go to screws? 250 divided by 4. I mean, 250 divided by 40. 6.25. We need 6.25. So we're going to need... We can make 15 rods and we need 10 per each one. So that's 2, 3, 4. We could take these 4 right here. Or these 4 down here, rather. And then turn them into rods. Or turn them into screws. So then we would make the screw factory, which we would need 6. Should be quite easier to split. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. That only gives us 240. That only gives us 240 and we need 250, right? We need 250, right? Right? We do. Oh. That means we're going to need to build one more. Alright. I'll make that one screws too. Alright. So, we'll have to take 5 of these. Right? 4 or 1, 2, 3. 3 of these was going to be right here. Or wait. Yeah. For every 2, we can do 3. 3. So we need 4 to do all these. And then we need a 5th to feed the last one. So we could just straight up do this. And that makes sense. It's going to be way overfed, but oh well. And then the rest of this, these need to merge and then be split. So we'll do, wait, it's blue. And then merge. Oh, I gotta think of what I'm doing here. Okay, there we go. Like that. and like that, and then that, like that. That is wrong. Why did that come out so bad? Why are those not lining up? All right. So it's yellow on this side for some reason. What the heck? Okay. Calm down. Calm down. I'm just pressing too many things. I'm getting excited. Now it's down. Right? Technically that should work. I guess we'll see if that works. But anyways. Oh my goodness. We're gonna move that. We're not gonna leave that like that. I was just trying to jam one more in there. We aren't gonna be able to jam it in there like that. So that's 30 rods, split between 3. This will also be 30 rods, split in between 3. Splitter. I really hope we can make that fit. We can. Nice. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. Now we have to figure out how we're going to make this work. Because we still have to get all these rods out of here, right? So, can we jam a constructor right here? Maybe? Oh, we can. It's still not going to work, though. Oh, this is pretty important to get this right. We could overclock one of these. I mean, it still wouldn't make sense because the numbers aren't there. And I would have to go unlock the overclocking thing, which I don't have unlocked yet. I'll tell you what, let's do this. Perfect. Alright, now that takes care of all that. And then we have to pipe all these out. I say pipe, but I mean just get all these out. Merger. Merger. Oh my goodness. Now what I'm meant to do. I wonder if that'll work. So then all that'll come out. And that is a total of 30... 60... 75? How many do we need for the modular frames? Oh, we don't need nearly that many. So we don't really have to worry too much about actually getting this over there. We'll just set that there for right now. And that'll take care of all that. Then we gotta pipe all these up. Put mergers in to go down that way. Let's do it all Mark III. We have all the resources to do it, so might as well. And then we'll bring that down to here. All right. Now the loop is closed. All this for 5 modular frames, right? Isn't that how many it is? It'll make 2 per minute, so it'll be 10 modular frames a minute for this. All of this. 10 modular frames for this whole factory. But it'll be worth it once it's done, so. I gotta see how we're gonna be doing on power. I'm not quite sure where we stand on our power. Our current consumption's really low because the rest of our plants are low. So we could probably power this on and get away with it. So, yeah, we could do that. Let's see. We do want to finish this up, though. So we need to add our next floor. Let's do our catwalk real quick. Catwalk. Architecture. Catwalk stairs. Nope. Well, I guess we'll put our door in. Side door. Alright. Alright, so there's that. Why will this not get on top of the next level? Why is this having such a hard time snapping? I guess we'll do it like that. I mean, that's not horrible anyways. I don't mind it. I will let it happen. Catwalk corner. Catwalk straight. And then we'll do catwalk junctions. Corner. We gotta set all these to rods because we didn't do that. What does that run to? Oh, right up to the edge. Nice. We actually lined that up pretty good. Alright, then we gotta fit 5 assemblers up here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we have 5 assemblers. And this is for our frames. Huh. Alright, so we need to get... We need to get 5 a minute in here. Alright, so that's our manifold for that. It looks like poop, but don't worry, because it looks like poop. I don't think there's much we can do about it, to be honest. But that doesn't mean all is lost. Perfect. Alright, so that's hooked up. Now we need to get this hooked up, which I don't think will be as hard. This needs to be a Mark 3. I don't know why we're making a Mark 3 now that I think about it, but whatever. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Honestly think we might be okay just doing this. And then running splitters the whole way. Like that. Because our output of pipes is going to be so high, I don't think it'll matter after like 4 minutes. It'll probably, the whole belt will be backed up. So it shouldn't really matter too much. Now we just have to get that to that. Probably like that. And then do that to that. That to that. To that. Alright, now all that's hooked up. And then we need to make sure these are all set on frames. Everything's set on frames. Alright, all those have been set on pipes. Oh man, I missed it. Alright, screws, screws, screws. Are all these on the bottom set on pipes? Nope. That's why you gotta make sure you get down in here and then you go, oh, something's messed up. It's not working right. And then all of a sudden you're up crap creek again. Alright, we need to make a staircase going up there. Screws. One, two. Oh, we never did this manifold. There's 8 coming in. All right. Kermit the Frog's unhinged. I don't know what movie this is, but he's going ham right now. Alright. So then we need a splitter for these two. Splitter. Splitter. Alright, and then a splitter. If I can get it to snap. And then go into there. And then a Mark III belt all the way up here. I like how curve works, but none of the other ones work. Oh, it's going through the ground, that's why. Oh well, that'll be alright. We'll take it. And then we're gonna hook that straight up to power, let that start cooking. And then we'll actually start hooking the metal pole up to power. Alright, so then we'll go boom. This gonna be kind of a pain in the buns to hook up. Now we gotta go all the way up here. So I need to hook that to the third one. The third one. 2, 3. And then I'll grab the second one. Hook it on that one. Hook that up to the second one. All right. All right. All right. Hopefully we're moving now. We're making stuff. We are in fact making plates. All right. So there should be plates coming out of this, or frames, right? 10 a minute, supposedly. Oh, we haven't got the plates yet. It's gonna take a while to get the plates, actually, right? I think we're gonna upgrade all these to level 3s. Just because it's gonna take so long to get them. I guess it's just gonna take a while to get the system fed up. Why are we not getting enough plates. It makes 20 per minute. Oh, it needs 90 per minute. I'm so stupid. What am I doing? It takes 30 per minute to get there. And it's making 30. And it says it needs 30 a minute. I don't know. I messed this up. Not gonna lie, that's messed all the way up. It should all be around 40. That's messed all the way up. Oh well. We should start having frames coming. Yeah, we do. Alright, let's do a storage container like right here. There we go. So now we got modular frames automated. Yay! What I'm kind of thinking of doing is getting rid of these two, because I don't think I need these two, and then running another. I'm probably gonna do that. Just run another constructor here, and then instead take this out like that. Take that out. Take that out. Alright, we'll just leave those dead. And then run this as plates. And then just run a little bridge across here, like so. And then going bloop. And then running this out. And putting a merger here. Alright, then doing that. Perfect. And I think maybe that'll get us plates faster, I hope, to where we're at least 90% efficiency. We'll watch it for a minute and see if it increases. It looks like we're gonna be able to keep up now. I don't see the efficiency going up though. Yeah, it's going up. I think that'll be way better. It doesn't look like now we're having to wait. So we should be pumping out frames now. Once those get filled back up. It looks like they're all working. Let's see how long they have to wait. Quite a while. But it takes quite a while to make them too. I didn't really factor that into that. So like we still haven't got another one where it's 70% constructing. We might get it. If we get one more, then I'd say we're good to go. Ah, it's idle. We might just need to upgrade all this stuff to tier 3. Wow, let's just jump off. Let's do all the belts. And then let's do all the conveyors. There we go, there we go. Let's see if that does any better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I'll take that. 6 seconds. Hi, hello, what's up? How you doing? Sorry, I didn't see that you joined immediately. I'm used to being by myself. I'm a loner. All right, we're getting modular frames. We're getting them. We're gonna start covering this building up now. Probably 6 high. It's a frame building, so we're gonna make it a big frame. Big yellow frame building. Big yellow frame building. I don't know if we need it to go 6 high, but we are. I think a lot of people would not care to cover this up, but, and I realize that this is absolutely gonna look horrendous, but I also don't want to have projects just unfinished, like sitting out in the world like this. I don't want to have to touch this again. It's only 10 frames a minute, but it's off one node, so I like that. I like that it's off one node. There's plenty of more nodes around here if I wanted to do 10 more frames if I wanted to, but I shouldn't have to touch this for a while because I'm going to need this thing just pumping out frames for me while I am, you know, busy doing my other things now. Which is hopefully quite a bit of other things going on. Okay. So I can't go up 6 right there. I have to do it from out here now. Oh, dang. Well, I guess we'll fill that in later. We'll put that one in. There we go. Alright. So, frame building is done. What do y'all think? 10 frames a minute? Coming right out of this thing. I mean, it's not like a huge deal. It's a beginner type factory, but we don't have all of tier 4 even unlocked yet, so just having this is kind of a big deal. It's gonna be because we need all the stuff from it, so son of a gun. I would fall. I would fall. Oh, we're out of plates. Isn't that convenient? Well, I mean, still though, guys, like, what a mess to get a few frames. But it's a perfect mess. It really is. It's a great mess. A great mess to have. Oh, that's not that. Let's go in. I guess we're gonna go pick up some stuff. Maybe we'll unlock hypertubes. And then we can we need to unlock blueprints. Then we can make a hypertube blueprint. Well, I don't think we need a blueprint. That way we can get hypertubes over here anyways. Because there's a lot of work that we got left to do over here. This is one factory. One node. And there is literally, how many more iron nodes are there over here? Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more iron nodes. And then there is 2 limestone nodes that I know of. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 actually limestone nodes. and a copper. There's a copper like right here. Yep, a pure one. So there's a lot we can do over here. There's a lot. I really wish that we could get coal over here. Coal would be a good one to do a big steel plant with. But I think the closest coal, let's see. I think it's down in here. Yeah, it's even further. But there's a lot. There is a lot of coal. Yeah. That's quite a bit of ways. I mean, that's almost as close as far as my base is from here. Maybe not, though. Maybe not that bad. Pretty far, though. Like I said, we're around 10 a minute. I would say at worst we're 8 a minute. Because we are a little short on plate supplies. Which would be... Well, I mean, we're building these pretty steadily. 89%. So we're at 89% efficiency. So we're probably at like 8 a minute. What are these at? It's only at 50% efficiency? Why is it idling? Oh, the rods. Why? What happened? Why is there no rods? There should be so many rods. Oh. Oh. I might have actually hurt myself a little bit by doing this. I did not think about that. Well, it is nice to just see the screws running like that, though. It's using so many screws a minute. It's using 50 a minute. Okay, but we can't really take that away. We're just gonna have to deal with what we got. That's okay, though. Let's run back home. Figure out what we want to do now. We got a modular frame factory right here. Looks like a big block. We like it. But yeah, we didn't check the energy load that put on the grid. We're at like 160 something, so that put about double. It put about double on the grid. It's okay. We'll take a double. Oh, something I do want to grab while we're out here is that Caterium. There's a Caterium this way. Yeah, 530. What's that one at? 6 something. That one. That's the one I want to go for. Is that 500 something meter one? No, there's like a big spitter over here too, I think, on it. So we'll have to take care of him. But we'll do that. Won't we? Where'd the one die that was over here? Thought I seen one die over there. Let's see. Where is it at? It's a far way down. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. Alright, where's he at? I know he's over here somewhere. Where you at, Spitter Boy? Maybe he's not. Alright, let's mine this a bad boy. Production. Reproduction. What is this? Normal? We could run this in. It might actually be more beneficial for us to run it in the higher belt because we have more resources. We don't have more resources. Son of a gun. Alright, we'll be back. We have to go get resources. Oh. I did not see this guy earlier. We'll take him. We still have to collect all the power slugs and stuff, so we're just missing purple now. We have blue. Try to bee hop through here. Since we don't have the blade runners and stuff. Yeah, a lot of people would have done probably unlocked all that. I did not. Oh. That's I wanted steel plates. My steel plates are right here. 200, and then we needed rods too, right? Yeah, we had one rod. We ran that down. We built that. We literally took just enough to build the facility. Did we have enough? We don't have enough cable. Yeah, we had just enough to do everything that we did. And we'll take a full stack. Do we have plenty of... Yeah. We're good. We're good. And I think we will run that in tier 2. Yeah, let me go get some smart plates. Or whatever these are, reinforced iron plates. So I can run it in tier 2. I don't need to run it more than that since it's a normal. Right? Let me look. A normal node with yeah, it's 120, so how did I mess that up? Why is this messing up? There we go. Alright, let's go get our Caterium and bring it back to the base and refine it some. I mean, honestly, I guess we could refine it out here. It really wouldn't matter too much if we did. We might actually just do it out here. It's not that far away. And in the overall grand scheme of things, I guess it wouldn't matter too much right now. Oh, we actually just need Caterium right now, though. So let's do this. I think we just need the ore. So we can do... research. So let's get that going by hitting that, and then we'll wait a minute because it'll be like 120 in a minute, so there'll be a ton here in a minute as soon as it starts coming out. I'm gonna grab a drink. I'll be right back. Alright, so let's see. Why is it not showing me? Okay. I was wondering what that. Alright. Pull my microphone back. And then we will. Let's grab our Caterium. Let's do some research, because I think that's what we got to do now. For not having Blade Runners, you can B-hop really fast. But you can, like, immediately mess it up as well. Alright, our main base is all jacked up. Looks like we're full on concrete. Oh. Son of a gun. I was at the point where I needed to do this. I guess we will just let's just delete these, or we'll put them in the thing. Let's start smelling it and making quick wire. I didn't realize we unlocked, or we didn't unlock quick wire, but we can smelt it now. So we got 120 a minute coming, so we get smelt quite a few. Might need to build a little base over here or something. A little mini factory. And then we could always ship it out if we wanted to, right? Let's do that. Why does it say invalid placement? I guess because there's a node right there? Maybe? Perfect. Smelters. 1, 2, 3, 4, I do believe is what we'll need. Oh my gosh, it's not gonna let me do Caterium because I don't have it researched. Game's aura farming me, dude. Then we'll move this up here. Alright, let's go back, do some research. This is what makes you dumb. We gotta do the research to be able to smelt it, and then to be able to make the quick wire and all that jazz. Yay. Yay. Why? Why didn't I do this a minute ago? It could have been done. Sometimes you just don't know until you don't know. And I still can't do it. Why can't I do it? What is it asking me to do here? Oh. That's why.
Research completed. Caterium ingot recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
That's cool, thank you. Really appreciate it. Ada. Thank you, Ada. Go ahead and unlock the wire so we can start wire. It's not really going to be super useful until later anyways, but at least we'll have it. Is the big thing. So it'll be useful then. We haven't started any of our space elevator parts, which I didn't plan on starting tonight anyways. I mean, I guess the modular frames is kind of part of it. But I don't even know if we're producing enough to even touch that. I mean, maybe in time we would be.
Research completed. Quickwire recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Okay. Thank you, Ada. We're definitely going to have to upgrade our power supplies. Meaning that all that coal that we had, we're going to have to upgrade all the coal stuff. I'm going to finish this real quick and put all of our... We'll get this Caterium or this quick wire making, because that's kind of a big deal right now. We don't need that going into that anymore. Oh, bloop, bloop, bloop. And splitter. Splitter. Beautiful. And then another splitter. With another splitter. And then a 120 belt to there. Kind of ugly, but that will run. And then we have to make the constructors, which will be, how many do we need per quick wire thing? 12 per minute. Oh my goodness. What's that make? 15? Okay, we're just gonna do 4 constructors. We'll keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid, you know? Keep it simple, stupid. I don't feel like trying to math that out. Which, I mean, there's not really a reason to math it out. There's going to be extra left, but it's not enough to even worry about unless you want it to be an absolute perfectionist. Right? And we're not interested in being a perfectionist. Quick wire, quick wire, quick wire. And then I guess what we really need to do is build a ramp down over here. Is that even close enough? Okay. That's right on our path, so we just come up here And then I think what we're gonna do is put the thing right here. Yeah. I'm gonna do a merger. Merges at the front on that one, and then out the side on that one. There we go. Now we have a quick wire plant that is making 240 quick wire a minute. So this belt actually needs to be upgraded to Mark III. So does that one. There we go. Yep. And then I guess we can put a couple of these. So we'll do this. And then Mark III that. And Mark III that. And that'll give us 3 containers of quick wire eventually. Which probably won't take very long, to be 100% honest. We need to take some, don't we, for research? Well, that was a good little side tangent. We got 240 quick wire a minute coming out of that. Ow, sorry. But that was a good little tangent to go off on. Now, something we could always do is redo these factories. They are very inefficient and all tier 1. So it wouldn't make sense to redo them. Which I guess we could do, but I don't know if we're gonna do that right now or wait. Alright, let's see. Oop. Nice.
No deuterium research options available. Congratulations on finding this metal.
The Mark II power pole is pretty dope. Is this smart spiller? Yes. Pretty dope on that too.
It is probably not sentient and so unlikely to feel pain as we exploit it.
Power switches are nice too. The bullet guided system's nice too. Okay. What do we need on this?
Research shows potential for processing planetary nutrients for pioneer benefit. Nutritional inhaler research available.
Why do I have no rotors? It's because I have no screws over here. I never did make a rotor plant. Those are the only screws I have being made over here, and it's for these plates. Reinforced iron plates. I think we will redo a node. Just so we can... We're going to start redoing one now. How many's down there? Oh, we're good down there. Yeah, let's start redoing one. Let's redo this one. Which is... the iron plates. Oh shit. I did not think about that. Are they all linked like that? They should be alright. They should be alright. I just have to be careful when I'm deleting stuff that I don't accidentally delete something that I'm gonna need. This is three crates of iron plates. So I definitely don't want to delete that. 3 full crates of iron plate, or 4 full crates of iron plates. This is 4 full crates of rods. So we could probably get rid of rods too. And that lookout tower. Alright, we want to make sure we aren't dropping crates. I figured we were. So, let's go. We got an awesome sink box that we can throw all the raw stuff into. So let's do that. And then we can put all this stuff in here that we will save for later. Alright, and then we can put that and the leaves in there. Alright, everything else looks okay. It's a lot of biomass. We definitely don't want to delete that. That is a sulfur node right there, and I think I cut the power. No, I didn't. Our biomass plant can go away for right now. It's inefficient and we don't need it. With the adoption of coal energy. Now, I know I could easily highlight this stuff and delete it, but I don't want to delete too much. Very specific things here that I know how this is laid out and how I want it deleted. And also all these power poles. See how they're like very, very poorly ran? My plan is to just do this. And now I can get rid of these. Perfect. Alright, that's all of it. Let's go throw some stuff in the bin again. Throw that away. We had a bunch of biomass. Short. No raw. We kind of need to make a storage container for biomass. I might make one like right here. Like a small one. And just do that. We will need it again. Just not right now. Like when we get the jetpack, we'll need that. We could honestly probably start transporting this too. Take all, put that up. Take all, put that up. Take all. Put that up. take all those. All right, we'll be back. We'll be back. Now, all this one is doing is making plates. That's all that one's doing is reinforced plates. Take all, and then we can get rid of that. Good. Good, good, good. And we have no way right now to automate gunpowder or anything, so not really too worried about automating gunpowder because we're not going to be able to. But let's see. Now that we got that cleaned up, I don't know what we're going to do with these. I guess we could run these into different storages, potentially. Let's get rid of this. We need to get rid of all this. I know I'm like really worried about accidentally deleting a power pole and just screwing my whole power grid up though. Want to make sure we aren't leaving boxes around too. Which it doesn't look like we are. Then we want to check power poles. Alright, that is running there for some reason. Have to look into that here in a second. Alright, let's see. Yep, we're dropping boxes. Drop all that in there. Take all. We should probably put storage containers right here. With everything in it. We're not trying to be like this, but like I said, we're just trying to clear up space so we can get our stuff moving. And I really want to use the space that all that was on because it's right next to the nodes for everything. And it would be super beneficial for us to be able to build from it. So that's what we're going to do. And we're just not going to use this node for a while. Right here. While we unload all of this stuff. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me I got to get up there. Is there any way to get up there? No. Not from right there. There might be from back there, but not the way I just tried. This is going to be ugly, but we're just unloading, so it doesn't really matter too much. Perfect. Alright, so we'll unload all that. We need to upgrade all these to tier 3 conveyor lifts. That way they're moving and scooting. Counting down. Alright, that ties into there. Which ties into this. So, if we take this and tie into that, and then we delete this, looks like we still have power, so that's good. That opens up some space. And we got 1, 2 pure nodes. I believe this is a pure node. This might be a normal. No, it's pure. 2 pure nodes, and I think that one's pure as well. This one pure. So 3, and then this one is 4. Yep. 4 pure nodes to mess with once these get unloaded. What I'm thinking is we need let's see. We definitely need encased beams and all that, but that's like I'm not even close to being able to produce that right here. Mostly because I don't have any like more limestone up here or the steel. All my steel production is down by the main lake. We do need a better plate factory. We're gonna need satyrs and motors for sure. Satyrs for sure. Just steel pipe and wire. We could do that down at the bottom. See, that's where it gets tricky. Rotors. It would be almost better to make satyrs over I don't know. I need to look. We have no more coal deposits over here. We've used all of them. And on the map, let's see. There's some really good coal deposits further down, which would be in here. There's coal deposits down in here. 3 pure coal. Right? Is that where I'm looking at? Actually, it's down here. In that area. Where that is. There's 3 coal deposits down in there that are pure. This is where I am right now. But I could maybe... It's more viable for me to get that coal here. And do steel production here. Than it is to try to do it over there. Also, we have limestone there as well. And... Where the hell am I at? Okay, I'm right there. So to the north of that, if we go out, there's impure quartz. 2 nodes of impure quartz too. We really kind of need that as well. We got the one normal Caterium there. There's a normal over by our one base. It really makes you wonder what we should prioritize on this. Probably, I mean, we're gonna need the elevator parts, so going down into these woods, I guess. Pretty sure there's spiders down there, though. We don't have a gun yet. So maybe that's something that we need to work on, is getting a gun? How far away are we on that? What do we need? What do we need for a gun? Let's get to that. Which would be... Is it in the Caterium thing? Oh, here's a gun. So we need plastic. A 100 motors? What the flip, dude? I wonder how much that would take to get. That's 50. So it would take 20 tickets to do that. That's not worth it. And we can't even get all of it. The rubber isn't a big deal. It's the smokeless powder for 100 regular and 50 rubber sheets or plastic sheets. Yeah, I mean, probably. The rifle is so good. How close are these to emptying? Not close. Alright, we'll let that run. Let's go check out our modular frame factory real quick. Drive our tractor there this time. I let my game run while I'm offline too, so... Or while I'm not playing. Like, I just leave my game on. So I can keep gathering resources. Some people might not like doing that, but I don't mind it. I like coming back and my boxes being full. That way I don't have to wait on stuff to be built for me to do tasks and whatnot. Here's our frame factory. How many frames we got? We should have at least 400. 1, 2. 300 and something. That's not bad. I was wondering if I needed to add another box. I think I will. Just because I will be AFK for most of the night. Doesn't need to be a crazy elevator. Just like that. I think that'll be good. Yep. Just like that. And I think we're gonna call it right here for tonight. Then we'll start a new project tomorrow. But I do appreciate everybody stopping by. I will upload the VOD and I will see you guys later. Thanks for checking out the stream.